Ed.
Here comes the boy. Hello. Welcome.
Did someone roast? Roast. All right. If you insist. Bones. How do I roast Bones? Bones. I heard you were skipping leg day. Hi everybody. Hi. Hello the boy. Yeah, was Shmoo summoned? Or did we get free Shmoo? You know we don't give out free Shmoos around here. Did somebody summon a Shmoo? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Zar did. Hi friends. Here comes the boy. Yeah. Hi Absalon. Hi Hero. Good to see you. Hi Bones. Hi Red. Hi Bunny. How you doing? Hi Lily. Good to see you. Hi Jessica. Hi. Who else is here? Hi Sarah Lane. And I think that's and Eyes here, I think. And the Red Seraph. Hi. And Zyber. Hello, friends. How was your day? How was your Tuesday? Mine was actually pretty chill. Honestly, it was fucking roasting hot here. 86 goddamn degrees. It's not even close to summer. And boy, does it feel it. I was driving around last night. It was like there were tree frogs singing. It was like warm, you know, that warm breeze where it's like the wind is blowing, but it's like blowing kind of wet, hot air at you. And there was heat lightning off in the distance. It was quite a thing last night. Tonight, very similar. It just feels so summery now. You've had a migraine. Oh no. Oh no. Do you think it's weather related? There's such crazy weather going on. We've got thunderstorms coming in this way later tonight. So pray Pray for our internet connection. Pray it survives. We were supposed to be in a severe thunderstorm again today, but we literally missed it by a few miles. Good. But yeah, it's been violent out there. Violent out there. It might be weather. Yeah, that gets me for sure. Um, Off day, watch the hockey game. Good guys won. Thinking about playing video games. Hell yeah, it's a plan. It's a plan. Hi PK, how you doing? Very funny to me, PK, that little clip you sent of your own villager plummeting to his death. You can't stop them. Hope everything goes well with the stream tonight. I hope so. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Uh, we'll see. If it doesn't, what can you do? Let's go to the balcony again, I think. Balcony? Just hang out up here, I think. Maybe. It's nice up here. Let's go. Cinema mode. Cinema. Yeah. Enjoy the blurry shmoo. Blurry shmoo. Villagers are just very dumb. God bless them, they try. God bless them, they try. Your hands are cleaner than mine, PK. I did shove that man down into the hole, and thought he'd live. So that's a bit on me. That one's a bit on me. You notice that the thunderheads that come from the plains, they're moving this way, normally generate a lot of heat-related migraines. Interesting. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, who's the good guys? Yeah, who are the good guys in the hockey? In the hockey. I don't know much about hockey. You're telling me a man went in that hole. I know. He did not survive. Few do. What else happened today? There's some news stuff to talk about, I guess, but it'll wait for a second. I had Wendy's for lunch. That was my day. I had Wendy's for lunch and this fucking awful Cafe Du Monde coffee still. I'm still working my way through this can. It's so fucking bad, y'all. It's so fucking bad. I should just dump it out. But I hate food waste. I hate any kind of waste. If I've got the coffee, like, I'm just opposed to throwing it out, you know? Is the bacon bourbon pretzel bun sandwich back yet? I don't know. I always get the chicken bacon ranch sandwich. That's my favorite sandwich at Wendy's. I don't know if they have the bacon bourbon pretzel bun sandwich. That's difficult to say. You tried to send a man down a hole. I tried to send one up. The results are the same. Something scientific method. It's true. That's true. We are inquirers into the mysteries of physics for sure. And if you want to discover the mysteries of physics, you got to break a few eggs, you know? Bacon bourbon pretzel bun burger sandwich is one of the only good things they had going, and they keep killing it, bringing it back, killing it. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. At least they've had the chicken bacon ranch for a long time. They have not taken that away from me. I was so heartbroken when Burger King took away my chicken king, whatever it was. That was a pretty good sandwich. Burger King's pretty mid, but like it was a okay sandwich, you know, or skulls. Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried the bacon bourbon pretzel bun burger sandwich. I'll try it in your name if I see it again, Bones. Yeah, just kind of got done with work fairly early, kind of just chilled out here. It's that time of year where I get home and immediately just like run to the sink and just like run my head under the cold water as soon as I get home. Looks like it's been 3 years since the last sighting. She's dead. We gotta hold the funeral. Bones, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. You only really like the chicken fries? I've never been super enthused by the chicken fries.
Has joined the
Like chicken nuggets, but
yeah.
even worse for me. Hi, Vic. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the Cursed Castle. Finished a lecture. Gods, you are tired. Wait, what kind of lecture did you finish? Were you giving a lecture? It'll be back eventually someday. Yeah. They did eventually bring back the Taco Bell taco pizza. That's good. They eventually brought it back. Woo! Magic. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hi, tape player. How you doing? You were giving a lecture? Nice. What were you giving a lecture on, Captain? If you can talk about it. Unless it's classified. In which case I understand. I completely understand. Ooh, this is nice with the depth of field. It looks so... There's so much depth to this spell. You know? Woo! Wow. It's visually overwhelming. It's Cintarnos. Historical and modern play cultures in tabletop gaming. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. I love this. I love this. Did you have a thesis you were pursuing, just laying out the history PowerPoint style? It was present in 20, 21, 22, absent for 3 years. COVID killed it. They can't do this. Bring it back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other fast food items that they took. They took the taco salad away from Wendy's once upon a time, and I literally cried. I literally cried. That used to be my favorite thing. That they've got it back, and it's still okay. But like when they took it off the menu, I had a neurotypical meltdown, a very neurotypical meltdown in the drive-through, because it was my favorite. I was not emotionally prepared. Very normal, very neurotypical meltdown. Oh, it's so sad. I love the Wendy's taco salad. It's nasty. It's so nasty. They just use like any burger that like falls off the fucking grill. They just chop it up and they put it in the chili. I swear to God. I swear to God, that's what they do. Laying out the history and citing sources on how you are differing from the existing taxonomies, which taxonomies are useful, and how this relates to the current state of discussion. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like it. I like it. Well, where do you differ the most, do you think, Captain? What's your main point of departure? What sets you apart from the historical mode? I have my guesses, but as an anthropological subject, it is direly fascinating for sure. For sure. Here to lurk and support the cause. Thank you, Alexa Decibel. Much appreciated. Tim Hortons took away the blueberry fritter donut. Oh, it's okay because they still have the apple fritter. As long as there are apple fritters. I do love an apple fritter. But damn. Why are you gonna take away something that sounds so good? I have never in my life been to a Tim Hortons. There are some in the US, aren't there? Way up in like, I assume Michigan and shit. I've never been to one though. It makes me sad because I feel like I'm missing out on this fascinating cultural exchange, you know? As someone who worked at a Wendy's as a teen, the chili meat is just the burgers that sat on the grill too long. Yeah, for real. You can tell. You can tell, but it goes down. It goes down nice. Consider the general style. The style generally referred to as neo-traditional is several mutually distinct and mutually unintelligible play cultures. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I'll have to unpack these different mutually distinct and mutually unintelligible play cultures, but I intuitively get a sense of what you mean. You're not happy with Tim Hortons because every time you go there, they never have food. Oops, all out. Really? Do you have Tim Hortons in your area? I'll treat you if you ever come up here. PK, the day may come when I flee this godforsaken hellscape. The day may come. We'll see. We'll see. Lord knows they're not making it easy. Not your current area, but they are stateside across a few states. Nice. Okay. Yeah, up there. Somewhere. Up there. Yeah. I'm blessed to live in the Waffle House belt, but I would be sad to leave behind the Waffle House belt if I have to flee. But I'm sure I can find a home among the Tim Hortons. You know? You get what I mean, but it's a whole thing. Yeah, it's a pain to explain, and not a thing I can really dive into. Yeah, without 3 hours, absolutely. Absolutely. I intuitively. There's so many angles and groups and philosophies of play and styles of group dynamics and consent structures and there's a lot. There's a lot to go into. You could write a thesis after thesis about it. You've never been to a Waffle House. You're missing out. You're missing out. If you ever find yourself in the Waffle House belt squirrels, you gotta experience it. So this stream is the closest you've ever been to a Waffle House. You've been to one with me. I've taken you to one. But you haven't experienced the smell of a Waffle House. You've only experienced the simulacrum. Tim Hortons did bring back some retro donuts for a limited time. 3 of them were so retro you'd never seen them. The 4th one was the blueberry fritter. Oh, gorgeous. Georgia, Maine, New York, Tennessee, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Texas, West Virginia, Kentucky, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Tim Hortons states. Is Tim Hortons in Georgia? Where are the Tim Hortons in Georgia? Drop a pin. I'll make a pilgrimage. PK. You go to Tim Hortons at the same time as I go to Tim Hortons, and we'll order the same thing, and we'll do a little cheers. We'll do a little cheers. We'll connect. This is how we heal. This is our Tikkun Olam. This is how we're gonna heal this fucked up divide between our countries. We're going to make a Tim Hortons coffee offering. You've never had a Timmy Holtz. You live in Texas, where the mom and pop donut shots are plentiful. I love a proper mom and pop. Can you program in one of the waiters throwing a chair at someone? Yeah, so it's just like IRL. Yeah, yeah. They PvP flags are on. You do have to be prepared to dodge. And you have to keep your that's the thing. Situational awareness is huge in a Waffle House. Like, you just gotta keep. You don't let your guard down. Some shit might go down, depending on the time of night and where you are. PvP flags are always on. Did you cry a little bit having the blueberry fritter again? Oh, the reason you love fritters so much is because you were introduced to them by your late grandpa, and it reminded you of him. I think that's wonderful to have, and it's nice that you had a chance to like re-experience the food that you associated with him. Atlanta, Jonesboro, Columbus, Sewanee, Fairburn. Okay, okay. I'll have to figure out where in Atlanta there is one. Make myself a little trip. You were in a TTRPG that was basic bitch fantasy creatures as supernatural cops in Modern World that was set in Canada, and we did a few scenes that set in Tim Hortons. It was pretty sweet. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Yeah, I like that. You're fully in on this plan? Good, we're gonna do it. You always imagine the coffee was good, but that was the actual coffee you drank during the game, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I've heard Tim Hortons coffee is fine, but also, you know, I don't know. Waffle House coffee is fine. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't really care how good it is. It's that you're getting hot coffee at the Waffle House, It's restorative of your mana in a different way. Tim's coffee is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's exactly how Waffle Houses is. Perfectly fine. TTRPG in a Waffle House would be fun. Yeah, I feel like a Call of Cthulhu game starting in a Waffle House at 3 o'clock in the morning and things start to go weird and south would be really fun. They're better, yeah, I'm sure. Want to hear about a monster you just made up? Sure. Absolutely, I want to hear about a monster you just made up. Yeah. Waffle House in Innsmouth? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the waitress is not as friendly as they usually are to strangers. You don't like a coffee, so you'll be cheersing with a frozen lemonade instead. Okay, that sounds good. I'll get the frozen lemonade too. We got to sync up our order. You know what I mean? We got to sync it up. That's how we do the magic. It's good. Sympathetic magic. This is how we're connecting across vast distances. You know? Yes, SB, where they'd put the hands if they made a Pokemon and they said in its pockets. And you came up with this: a trench coat filled with teeth that manifests spider like hands from its pockets. It uses the hands to immobilize victims before floating over and making them wear it. It only leaves the heads and legs behind. That's quite a good monster. I like that, Squirrels. It sounds like a kind of like a cloaker from D&D. It's one of the dumb trap monsters that old Gary came up with way back in the day. It was just like, it's a cloak. No, it aided you. It aided you instead. Yeah, I like this. I want a picture of this monster. You have yet to still witness any Waffle House PvP. I have seen some Waffle House PvP. Definitely the wildest Waffle House was the Midtown Atlanta one that I went to and it was like after probably 4 or 5 shows, because there's lots of music venues around in Midtown Atlanta. And there's a Waffle House there, and like 4 or 5 shows must have just let out, and everybody, it descended upon it, and it was a rowdy, rowdy crowd. Oh Lord, the wait was long. Um, it was something. It was something else. I've been there so many times too, because like that's the Waffle House that's closest to Dragon Con, and I used to go to Dragon Con every year for like 15 fucking years. I would go to Dragon Con every year. So that was always wild, going there in like your cosplay and then interacting with folks who were just going to the Midtown Atlanta Waffle House. You rub elbows with all kinds of folks. You can't draw. Can you doodle? Can you open paint and doodle? Everybody can draw. That's what I say. Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of a SCP. What would we call that creature? The trench coat monster? Hmm. You gotta highlight.
Your
You gotta
Majesty.
highlight the tooth aspect. Oh Lord, that's loud.
By Karen Pon.
Hi, Karen Pon. How do you do? Welcome in, friends. Sorry, my headphones were set really loud, and my skeleton yelled in my ear. Hi, Raiders. Hi, friends. Raid aspect. Yeah. Our TTS monsters have broken, and I don't know why. Hello, welcome in, friends. Hi, Karen Pon. How you doing? Let me drop that follow on you, friend. How are you doing? What were you getting into tonight? Yeah, something broken speaker bot. I don't know why. Karen Raid, hi. Welcome in. Hi, Rosebot. Welcome to the Cursed Castle for the first time. It's good to see you. What we all getting into tonight? I hope you had a good Tuesday, and I hope you had a good stream. We were just talking about Waffle Houses versus Tim Hortons.
Your
I've never
Majesty.
been to Tim Hortons.
We are being rated by Wolfie __
Oh my goodness, Wolfie's coming in too. Hi, Wolfie the bunny. Hi, Luna Lai, Moonglow. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Judd. You were doing well enough. You were streaming Flowers, a Yuri visual novel. That sounds lovely. Did you get all the way through it? Did you like it? Welcome in, Wolfie. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, friends. I hope you had a good Tuesday. I hope you had a good stream. I'll get you that shout out in just a second, Wolfie. We're on a cooldown on that. Oof. Hi, Anyu Blue. Welcome in. Welcome to the Cursed Castle for the first time. How are you doing tonight? Tim Hortons is great. Completely biased. Yeah, I'll experience it. Apparently, they've got Tim Hortons in Atlanta. I had no idea. Here for the partner push. I appreciate it, Vivian. Thank you so much. Hi, Jelly Bucket. Welcome to the Cursed Castle for the first time. I hope you had a good Tuesday too. Let me see. Yeah, are we off cooldown yet? I wish there was a visual reminder of like how long the cooldown has to go. Shout out Wolfie _the_ bunny. 17 seconds. You did finally get all the way through it. Ending was disappointing. That's a shame. Oh, no. In a Yuri visual novel? The ending can't be disappointing. It's got to be super good. That's so sad to hear. But maybe you need to get the true ending, right? Wolfie the bunny. There we go. Okay, shout out work. There we go. Is the name Splungle Starobno anything? I don't know if that needs a little work, a little polishing, Squirrels, I think. Are Waffle Houses SCPs? Yes. They are anomalous in that people that go near them become more violent, like if they fell under the effects of the stance Survivor in JoJo Part 6. The later it gets at the Waffle House, the more SCP it becomes, yeah. Hello, Glamour Claw, how you doing? Bad Yuri ending, worst news I've heard all year. That's a tragedy. Hi, a monsoon of babies. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us last night. I'm sorry I missed your follow last night. Thank you for the shout out, of course, Wolfie. What were you getting into tonight? You tie that in one of your menus or bot things, where when it triggers the exclamation mark shout out of it, so it's a visible timer in one of your various menus. Yeah. How long is the cooldown timer on? I could just when I do the shout out command, I could just have it like wait that amount of time and then like send a message in chat that's like the cooldown over. Was doing Dead by Daylight. I had to end due to headache and wanting food. That sounds like you need to go get some food immediately then. Please, go get some food, Wolfie. I hope Dead by Daylight treated you well. I hope you survived many monsters or got lots of kills or both. Burger for the Wolfie, yeah. Isn't it like 90 seconds? I don't know. I'll have to look. Apparently another CEO died. Yeah. Sounds like I don't want to speak too prematurely before more facts come out, but yeah, it sounds like a fairly small time CEO compared to the United Healthcare guy. But yes, it sounded like a man who owed his driver a lot of money and said he couldn't pay him back and that he was going bankrupt, and that driver had cancer and was pushed to the limit. Pushed to the limit. Yeah, pretty wild situation, I would say. Bad CEO or good CEO? Seems like a bad CEO. A relatively small time guy, but like, yeah, it does sound like a little bit of a Summer of Luigi event, for sure, for sure. Is the Tromster? I think that's a much better name. Yeah, yeah, I like Tromster. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what more details to come out in case we are, premature. But on first glance, it seems like there was cause, He was allegedly committing wage theft against an employee with cancer. That's what I've heard. And if that's the whole of the story, I ain't got a lot of sympathy, So, folks, you can't push folks infinitely far, you know? Good CEO seems like an oxymoron. Well, technically, Nix, I suppose, if we're I suppose I'm the CEO of my own company, but I don't have any employees. So, I'm also the oppressed worker. I'm both. I guess. When you're a small business of one, you're technically the CEO, I guess. Enjoy the thought of a few hundred years passing and people tell the story of Saint Luigi who healed the poor. Truly. Confirmed. Only good CEO. Did you see that letter that he supposedly wrote to somebody? That they were like, how do you, how do you keep going, basically? And he was like, I lived for years with a broken back that I could feel sliding around every time I moved. And it was hell to live through. And once you endure a hell like that, nothing external can phase you. Also, I have a good I have good lawyers, and it was like, damn, it goes pretty hard. I'm quoting a little bit paraphrasing there, but Bonnie can do two things. I can. I can do two things. Yeah, I'm a hardworking vampire. That's true. These fat cats honestly think their workers are too docile and controllable to not rebel, and they've gotten angry enough. Yeah, I think people should be a little bit more nervous about fucking over people. That's what I think, Can you do a kickflip? Is that close enough? Is that close enough? It's gonna have to do. Thank you for enlisting, PK. Jury nullification, right? You work real fucking hard. Honestly, you could do with a spa. I could do with a spa day. God damn. I really could. I really could. Technically correct. The worst kind of correct. Yeah. Yeah, I could use a spa day. I don't relax well, though. The way I relax is by working on things that I want to work on, you know? That's how I relax. And I like it that way, but I feel really agitated if I try to um just I don't know, if I went to a spa and it was like getting a massage, I'd be like, I'm so bored and I want to be home and I'm going to be working on something, But maybe that needs addressing. Maybe that does need some addressing. Bring the Steam Deck, yeah. Truly. Truly. I don't know. You need a massage. You store stress in your back and shoulders, according to your doctor. I do store some stress in my neck and definitely in my jaw. I know I'm getting too stressed if I feel my jaw tightening a lot. It's gotten so bad before that the stress pops one of my jaw sides out of the socket and I have to physically jam it back up there. It's awful. It's an awful feeling. If you're going to do deep tissue work, that's something that takes a lot of prep to do safely. True. I imagine that's true. You release a lot of toxins, right? And could also, I guess, tear up muscles if you're not properly relaxed first. I imagine. I don't know all that much. I was the test subject for a friend who went through massage school. That was nice. I got lots of free massages from somebody who only somewhat knew what he was doing. But he got better over time. Sometimes those relaxation things are not about relaxing your mind so much as your body, because there's so much involuntarily. That's true. That's true. Ways that I relax are by consuming nice tea and probably need better methods. I probably need more methods. You started clenching your jaw in your sleep from stress during COVID. Oh yeah, yeah. I had a big flare up of it during COVID. I had to, like I couldn't like it messed up the occlusion of my jaw. Like I couldn't close my teeth right. It was so bad. It was awful. The lactic acid isn't a big deal. The big deal is that if you don't properly prep the muscles, you'll do some rather long-lasting damage deep in the body. Makes sense. So you got to relax.
Copyright Mania wants you to waterboard yourself, princess.
Jiminy Cricket, that sounds so bad. I really got to figure out how to fix that. I will do my best. I'll do my best to figure it out. You knew you were stressed when you chipped a canine. Ugh. Ouchies. Yeah, that's awful. Speaking, gotta lose this bathrobe. It's warm in here. Yeah, it sounds like you have two bots saying it. Yeah, it's going through two. It's supposed to go through. So it starts in speaker bot. It's supposed to go through the headphones. And then hit the scene switcher, which also isn't working. Did you see? I don't think we saw Ratbag's mouth moving there, did we? Like it's supposed to, scene switcher is supposed to make their mouths move, and that's not working either.
Fantabulous.
You know, there's something broke, and I don't know what. Something fucking broke, and it's pissing me off. But yeah, it's doubling the audio. I don't really know why.
There's nothing wrong, Bonnie. I'm better like this. I'm glad to be one with the bugs.
That's good. Yeah, Ratbag or Legion. A lot of people do not do that prep work. You are applying a very high degree of pressure on the muscle, and there may be some discomfort, but it should not hurt. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Hi, Fornea. Thank you so much for the lurk. Super appreciated. Oh, Wolfie wins. Nicely done. Nicely done. I was trying to teach folks, and Blue Sky didn't much care for this little line of inquiry, but I was learning about ken, the traditional Japanese hand games, ken, the other day. I was learning more about it. Apparently, the original ken game was 3 hand signs that were like toad, slug, and snake, I think. Or toad, yeah, toad, slug, and snake. That was the original rock, paper, scissors game. Oh. Oh, so shiny. Oh, so shiny. Oh, we are blessed. I'm blessed in this house. Truly. Oh, thank you for the lurk, PK. Yeah, get some work done. And do it. Your favorite kind of hot sauce. What is your favorite hot sauce? Honestly, you can't go wrong with just like some fucking Texas Pete, Louisiana hot sauce. If you're just your basic, moderate hot sauce, hard to go wrong. Bonnicula, baby, that's right. Big and strong. Big and strong. Been doing stuff and unable to comment immediately, but I would like to second the comment that you deserve a spa day. Have a nice long virgin blood bath. Yeah, I should take a bath again sometime. I would get some nice Epsom salts to soothe my achy muscles. Either a nice sweet chili. Oh, I love a nice sweet chili sauce. Yeah, that's a good choice. Or just buffalo. Yeah, I go kind of nuts for just like your basic ass Frank's Red Hot with butter. You know? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's better hot sauces out there for specific purposes, but like your everyday carry, you know? It's your standard hot sauce. Yeah, it is what it is, you know? You like them complex, a bit sweet and fiery. Fiery. Yeah, I can handle.
Futile. You will disarm all your weapons and escort us to Sector 001, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology. If you attempt to intervene, we will destroy you.
Ugh, unionizing again? Again? One of it has to do with the Jiraiya thing? Wait. The Jiraiya thing? If that has to do with the Jiraiya thing. What Jiraiya thing? You love a good, I love a good salsa verde. Yeah, give me a tomatillo. Tomatillo sauce, yeah. You don't like Frank's Red Hot, though? It's all right, yeah. Heat cannot be the sole flavor in the hot sauce. It's got to be complex. Yeah, it's super easy to make a hot sauce so hot you can't fucking stand it. It is to add more pepper. You gotta balance it with good flavor, you know? Hi, Jazzoff. How you doing? Welcome in. How you been? How was your Tuesday? You gotta cook those tomatillos, though. A raw tomatillo will poison you. It'll make your tummy very upsetty spaghetti. But a properly made tomatillo salsa verde is really damn good. Minimize the bitterness of the peppers, bring out the actual flavor of the peppers. Yeah. Accentuate it. Well, thank you for enlisting. Thank you for enlisting the Red Seraph. Appreciated. Oop. Scanning Sarah Lane. Chevy Impala. Nice. a solid power level for sure. You like mango salsa? Yeah, I'll fuck with the mango salsa. They never make it hot enough. I need a properly hot mango salsa, you know? A really fiery one. Because that sweet flavor is really good with it if it's paired with something really spicy. You know? Sweet and spicy is your favorite combination? Hell yes. Hell yes. Salsa verde is great on a burger, especially a smash burger with cheese. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the like Southwestern style of just putting green chilies on a burger is okay, but I would much rather have like a salsa verde with like some potent. You know, Jim was just a little guy, and you killed him, and you killed him. He was just a fella. This is a nice long word. There she is, the boinky. Hi, Billy Eisenhower. How you doing over in the YouTube chat? Look, I saw your message in under 40 minutes. This word is Amazing. What on earth is this word? Cadabra. Nice and long. Banana. A good guess. What's a good garlic? Ooh, katana. Nice. A good garlic heavy hot sauce? Sriracha is very garlic heavy. Just your classic sriracha. Very, very garlicky. Very good. And also a good just kind of everyday carry option, you know? Shy Bee, we're getting some real winners in these monsters. These are really adorable critters. Why do you have so much motion blur? I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool. The motion blur, specifically now all the depth of field and all the lens flare, that's just because I think it's silly. But the motion blur, honestly, I think it does make some of the animations look really, really wild. Not sure whether your taste is some kind of verboten, but you like a nice bacon blue cheeseburger. Oh, absolutely. Turn off the ray tracing. You got it. Sure. There you go. You want to see the shmoo. There you go. Updated your NVIDIA driver, so fancy about it. I was just playing around with filters over the weekend. That's all. Just playing. Just playing. Oh. You keep letting vampire hunters in the chat. Oh yeah, that should have been a red flag asking about the garlic heavy hot sauce. Hi Silver, how you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Costco has this Palmetto brand. Oh, the jalapeno pimento cheese. That shit is fucking good. Yeah, I will eat a tub of that shit and hurt myself so bad. Oh, that shit is good. Put that on a burger. Make a tuna melt with it. Yes. No, I love pimento cheese. And the jalapeno pimento cheese is like god tier. God tier. Can you download more VRAM? I think so. How do you hurt yourself eating cheese? If you have lactose intolerance and you're in denial about it. That's how. And tummy go hurty. Tummy hurty real bad. Yeah, that's how. You can always saute finely minced garlic and olive oil with your hot pepper. Store it for later use. Delicious. Mm-hmm. Quick topping you'll use for pasta. Oh, hell yes. That sounds fantastic. Sinjin. Look at this space buffoon coated monster right here. Oh. Oh. So what's in the news? We got Star Wars is back, baby. Star Wars is back in a big way. No, not that one. The one Ronald Reagan tried to launch. We're getting a golden dome of our own, baby. 1,000 point of light. 1,000 points of light rising into the sky. So we're getting a missile defense system, apparently. In their ongoing quest to reduce the national deficit, they have decided, confusingly, to invest like $170 billion or something stupid into a missile defense system for knocking intercontinental ballistic missiles out of the sky from space. We're sending weapons to space. Woo! And Canada is interested in getting under it. Yeah, says not Canada. Yeah, no word on whether Canada has any interest in that. But hi, Syrups. How are you doing? That one was a clown. He deserved it. No. This is a clown-safe stream. 1 a.m. They're going to vote on President Dewlap's bill. Which bill? Spending money on the defense budget. Yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah. No, of course. Just love how me having a night sky to look at is political now. Yeah, and its days are numbered, sadly. As China ramps up its own competitor to Starlink, they're just going to launch more and more fucking fucking satellites. And now we're going to launch fucking orbital death satellites. Ha. That's fun. That's fun. Just what I wanted. Missiles in space. Oh, the big Medicaid one again. The big beautiful bill with the Medicaid cuts. Yeah. They're touching the third rail. They sure are acting like they don't have midterms to worry about, which worries me. It worries me that they are acting like they don't have midterms to worry about. Because if they touch that Medicaid funding, there will be riots in the fucking street. They will. There will be. It's a bad news. Orbital lasers literally never work in anime. Haven't they learned anything? Yeah, I think this is a missile defense system. Orbital lasers would be cooler in principle, I think. Wonder how long it will be before we get an Eggman laser cannon on the moon. Yeah. Need you to pull the lever that moves the castle to the moon and start having the skeletons throw ribs at these satellites. Yes, please. As soon as we can get enough blood donations to power the turbines, we're taking this shit to the moon, baby. Destination right behind me. Eggman would be a better president? Shit. A flaming bag of dog shit would be a better president. Honestly. So yeah, we'll see exactly what they said they had decided on the architecture for it, and then the president began to just ramble completely incoherently about it for approximately another 30 minutes. It's so hard to even follow what the fucker is saying. Would you try a stint without a president? I'm willing to give it a shot at this point, tape player. We should never have allowed the office of the president to become as strong as it is. That's an error on the Democrats and the Republican side, in my opinion. But here we are. Orbital lasers can't do shit to a planet. Lasers drop off so fucking hard when it comes to power over long distances. That's good to know. Leaders should be elected Black Panther style. Trial by combat. Trial by stone. Yeah, do it Skeksis style. You know? Do it Skeksis style. All right, Bonnie. Yes, what you got, Red? What you got for us? Let's have a little lo-fi. Let's have a little pleasant music while we chat. I'll drink a little bit more coffee. Did you hear about the SCOTUS case with the book publisher that every justice recused themselves from because they all have book deals with that publisher? I haven't. What was the case about? Remember reading a book on how the president's office was getting out of hand in 2008? Oh, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, FDR was, you know, past some incredible stuff, but it's been that way since FDR. You know, the president should have been reined in long before now. Now we see the problem of making a president too strong. At least the Skeksis' plan for longevity was actually keeping them alive. True, instead of simply being cruel. They were both, of course. They were being cruel to the little podlings. Were they called podlings, I think? The little critters. You gotta have the right focal point, yada yada. Visible light isn't great at doing damage, yada yada. I see. I see. Yeah, and apparently we are also in the process right now of shipping detainees to Sudan. Which fucking, that is batshit to send people to a place on the verge of another, like, not a verge, it's embroiled in conflict right now. I have to pull it up, but the Supreme Court cannot hear the case. Too many justices had to recuse themselves. That's so funny. Has that ever happened before? All because they had book deals with that specific publisher? I guess they just kick it down to the lower court, right? They just say, we can't hear it. Work it out down there. Panma looks cool as fuck. Look at this fucking crazy skeleton. This goopy skull. This is a cool monster. Panma. He was no match for I. Death to scabs, uh-huh. Yeah. Zach Everson post. You'll never give up on the Monster Union lore. Let's see. What has Red got for us? Apologies for yelling, but SCOTUS couldn't do its job because too many justices have book deals with a party in a case. Ta-Nehisi Coates, I don't know how to pronounce the name, won't be heard due to recusals. 2.8 million in book deals since joining the court. Oh, I see. Okay. It's a trial against Penguin Random House, huh? Okay. Okay. I'll look into it later, I suppose. Try to figure out what the heck is going on with that case. Meanwhile, what else happens while we're pushing this big, beautiful bill with its massive tax cuts and slashes to Medicaid, which those cannot, like, there's no slash to the
recruit has joined the army of Bal Ashiak.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Nerd Detective. Welcome in. Hope you're having a super lovely time. So we're having a nice little yap. Yeah. You need an extremely gay. Okay, Automod did not like extremely gay. It got uncomfy again. Need an extremely gay visual novel about a bunch of mythical creatures and gothic horror monsters trying to form a union because Dracula keeps making them die in waves, trying and failing to hold off on a reasonably buff vampire hunter man who he obviously wants to date. That is just Castlevania lore, I think. That's just straight up. I can't eat Calico. How you doing, Artie? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So while we do all that, the dollar continues to degrade. So, like, there comes a buckling point where the dollar stops being the thing that people invest in, right? All these spoilers, I know. Sorry. Castlevania spoilers. Leon Belmont will slay Dracula and the Knight. Oh, you're welcome to try, Leon. You're welcome to try. What else? Yeah, and the market continues to fucking rock from it. It's also boring, though. It's also boring. It's just like watching. It's simultaneously boring and horrifying, which is not the place I like the news to be. It's like watching a building falling in slow motion. And you're like, well, it's gonna hit at some point, but it's falling in slow motion for now, you know? I guess there was wasn't there some positive movement on the Ukraine-Russia front? I think there was talk that the negotiations are moving forward, I think. Oh, and there was also 9 food trucks were allowed into Gaza the other day, which is infinitesimal drop in a bucket for an area that is on the verge of mass famine. But Canada, the UK, and France are all threatening sanctions on Israel if they don't let more aid in, which is good. It's a little, I would say, a little late for that, but it's better than nothing. It's about goddamn time people start threatening some fucking sanctions so they don't let some aid in, you know? We should make our own currency, the Yampel. What's wrong with the zloty? The zloty is really strong right now compared to the dollar is going down. The zloty is going up, baby. Invest here. Invest in beautiful investment opportunity and very safe tourist destination, Wallachia. Please. Scanning Matthew. How we got? Whoa, damn. Powerful, Matthew. Zloty doesn't have a cool enough name. Damn, everyone's a critic. And go back to some bartering systems, I suppose. I don't know. I like a nice coin. Emblazoned with my beautiful face, you know? Ooh. Oh, it shrunk you down too. Why did it shrink you down so much? That's strange. Swap meets, baby. Have you ever been to a really free market? I've been in some places that had really free markets. Those are really cute. I like those. Tactical combat mech. Very nice. Consider a 500-year-old vampire countess cannot be worse than your current options. Support the reign of Undeath Ascendant. Thank you, Captain. Captain, can you want to be in charge of of our publicity campaign? That's we need some posters. We need some posters. Support the reign of Undeath Ascendant is maybe a little long to fit on a poster, but we can kind of like, I don't know. We'll like compress it down somehow. Yeah, not even Bones insulted the Zloty. Well, as the current primary Zloty holder, it would be kind of weird of you to do so. You'd be devaluing your own currency that you've invested the most in, Bones. Necrocracy. That sounds cool. You want to be a herald for the throne? Good cardio. You get to be a diplomat. Yeah. You get a cool banner and a tabard, probably. If we can rustle up a tabard, we'll drag something out of the old cabinets. Support the impending reign of Dread Empress Revenant. Oh, that's also good. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go as long as possible. What are we up to? Oh, we just yapping a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything newsworthy to talk about before we roll into some Minecraft. Value may go down, but its physical count remains the same. You will not be bothered. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a wild way to approach the concept of inflation, Bones. That is a wild way to approach the concept of inflation. Hey, I still got $1,000. $1,000 is $1,000. It's all about the sound it makes when it's dropped into a pile of itself. You know, I do respect that, actually. I do respect that. Isn't that the U.S. Congress? Pretty much. They are already considering how old and dead they are, truly. A gallery of ghouls. What about all the AI? Oh my god, the AI art crap on Twitch and Discord. Yeah, Twitch obviously shows that they just don't understand at all. They can't read the room at all. But Discord, that one's invasive, intrusive. They've had those third-party apps for a while, and you can set in your Discord, you can set it so that people can't like post from them in your Discord, but it doesn't stop them from interacting with the app itself. So if you post a piece of art in your Discord, anybody in your Discord can access that app and do AI shit to it. And there's no way to stop them. You can just stop them from posting the results. It's displayed privately for them. And that fucking sucks. I hate that. Oh, hell yeah, level up. Legal strike. The union lore gets deeper. Would y'all like the user voice link to tell Twitch fuck AI? Yeah, I've clicked the thing. Wait, no, that wasn't a vote. That was No. That was. Oh yeah. No. Is there a user voice thing? Is there a user voice thing? Yeah, I'll check on Blue Sky. See, I'm sure there's somewhere. It makes you big. It makes me so angry. I wish there was. It should be opt out or opt in, rather. You know, like I don't want that shit in my server. I don't want it anywhere near my server. I don't want people in my server, like
Your
running
Majesty,
people's art pieces against their consent through fucking AI. You know, what is up, Dying Desu? Hi, Bear Killer. Hi, Cyphex Aethermind. Welcome to the Cursed Castle for the first time. Hi, Gotonks. Welcome back. I don't want people in my server. I don't want people running people's art through AI without consent. I think that sucks ass, and Discord should stop it. You know. Hi, Hangry Carrot. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hi, Electric Vosh. Welcome to the Cursed Castle for the first time. How was your stream? How was your Tuesday? Good to see you too. Yeah, what we all getting into tonight? Just memeing really stupidly. No, you're good. You're good. I wish that they would stop trying to cram this AI garbage into literally everything that we use and degrading the services that we like and make use of in the process. Like Discord is actively becoming less attractive to me as a platform with every addition they make like that, you know, and it sucks. It was a lovely stream. Just yapping, being silly. Hell yes. Hell yes. That's what I love. I love long yap sessions. What we all yapping about. We've been yapping about Tim Hortons versus Waffle House, the Golden Dome missile defense system. What else? Another CEO down, and most recently, Discord and Twitch's AI, tone-deaf AI shit. You hear some AI trashing, yeah. Yeah, that fucking the Discord shit is the one that pisses me off worse than anything else. And shitification of everything, exactly, Revy. The only reason you're still on Discord is because it's the least terrible option. That's how I feel, and I also built a MUD in Discord. What am I gonna do? Remake my MUD in Instant Messenger. I don't know. Food, sleep, chat, roasting you for no reason. For no reason. Chat. Come on, be reasonable. Be reasonable. You have to bat your own stuff too. That's true. Yeah. If it wasn't for the child label, you would have probably seen about moving your personal servers to Gilded a while ago. Wait, what does that mean? Hi, Reki. How you doing? Remake it in Revolt. I don't know if there's a bot. I don't know if I can transfer it over to Revolt. I don't know what kind of bot making we can do in Revolt. It's hard. I've spent 2 years building the damn thing. We aren't moving over to Skype or TeamSpeak, right? Yeah, nah. We'll see. Gilded is a Discord-like program that's made by the Roblox guys. Oh, yeah, the child labor thing. Yeah, nah, fuck Roblox branded stuff. Nah. Ventrilo, oh lord. Damn. Deep cuts. Skype has officially shut down, true. Skype is dead. As of this month. TeamSpeak you'd rather return to? I remember TeamSpeak, yeah. Millennial damage, amazing. On one hand, it's just kind of better in every way. Pretty much everything that you have to pay for on Discord is free over there, but child exploitation, which is kind of a major red flag, I would say, for me. I don't know. Hi, Autumn, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, we've got a, drop some frames there for a second. We've got a ad coming in about 50 seconds. We'll get a chest game started. So we can play a little game while the ads run. Enshittification of everything except the Eternity of Servitude as a skeleton to my Vampire Commander. I'll try to keep all third-party app integrations to a minimum, I promise. Millennial damage. Your business terms are actually kind of fine. It's just that you shouldn't have business terms with 5-year-olds. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. I feel like that's a really low bar to clear, and they fail to. They are failing to. I don't know. Like, if there's honestly a mass exodus from Discord, I'll adapt. I'll figure shit out, you know? But like getting my community to convert all at once to a different thing, that's gonna be so hard. I would really just prefer Discord stops doing the bullshit they keep doing. I don't know that they're going to, though. It stinks. Stop ruining the apps I'm using. Stop it. I just want to build my ephemeral games on your platform for as long as possible. Could probably make a dedicated program that manages the MUD in like Python or C# and then uses a Discord bot to pipe commands and comments back and forth. That's true. And then it could be, roughly speaking, it could be program agnostic. You know? It could be. Have you considered? Stop. Stop ruining it. Stop it. Stop. Yeah. They just want those venture capital bucks though, you know? More extensible? True. Yeah, maybe.
Add.
Platform agnostic. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. You've lost friends over years because they wouldn't let me have any other contact other than the Nazi site. Yeah, right? Sucks ass. It's hard to get people to convert, you know? It's been uphill all along the way getting folks to come over to Blue Sky. I feel like we finally made some progress, you know? We're getting there. The place that holds your nodes, I'd be surprised if it didn't have an export button somewhere. It has a share nodes. I don't think it has an export as code. Are you learning languages outside of basic in my associate program? I might work on it as a project. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. CEO Slicer. Oh shit. That's relevant. Good job, Jaunty. Use it wisely and liberally. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oops. Is a mace. Well, you know. What can you do? Something went wrong. Try again. Why is something going wrong with the chest redeem? Something went wrong. Please try again. I'm trying. RR redeem's not working.
Great Google Moogle.
Oh, that one worked. You can still slice CEOs. It just does it so aggressively. Yeah, keep slicing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Weird.
Denbone CD wants you to wrap your lips around a bottle. Your excellence.
I will wrap my lips around a bottle. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this is a long word. Goodness gracious. A big stretch. Each of the flanges has a word starting in D. Yes. Oh, that would be so sick. Yeah. Besitos, thank you. Who gives me besitos? Eepy girl, gotta eep. Go get some eep, squirrels. Oh, potion, let's go. The ooze. Barely mutated me at all, really. What happened here? That was the weakest mutation we've had in a while. I accidentally blew myself, but otherwise, pretty weak mutation. How are you, bot? I'm doing pretty good, Reki. How are you? How was your day? How was your Tuesday? Wherever you make bot should have an export button. It wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? To look for places with an export button. Gave you LOK hands. What is LOK hands? I would just think of them as like Ninja Turtle hands. It was good. You did your own work on the background, so now you're just chilling for the night. Hell yes. I love that. It's just vibing time. Oh, Legacy of Kain. Okay. Now, why everybody use freaking 3-letter acronyms? There's too many. There's too many. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did have Raziel claws, didn't I? You're right. Ooh, Chimera Deleter. Damn. Brutal. Brutal. All right, well, we are back officially from ads. What do y'all think? Do we roll right back into Minecraft? It'd be a little early. It would only be a 1-hour yap session. But I don't actually have much in the way of news other than that, I guess. I don't know, what else is there? Yeah, a bunch of boring shit. It's just the same shit every day. Just worse every day. We always yap, by the way. It will not stop us. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking through the news ticker and it's just garbage. It's all just garbage. Kane has the same hands. I assume they were common to most humanoid vampires once they started properly mutating. Yeah, why would you go down to like big ass talons like that? It doesn't seem very good. It doesn't seem very useful. I guess they're cool looking. So that's all it needs to be. It's just rule of cool, I guess.
A new recruit has joined
getting
the
Jessica.
army of
What we got?
Yeah.
Hello, Boone Roberts. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, a Titan. Very nice. Do we talk about the ghouls trying to throw everyone who isn't an old bastard into the plague hole? Yeah, I guess there is that too, where COVID boosters are not going to be available to anybody who isn't at a high risk or over 65. There are some resources. I don't know if y'all know Homozygote sometimes comes by here. But Homozygote does really cool educational and advocacy stuff around public health. Dr. Homozygote. Let's do a shout out for Homozygote real quick. Shout out Homozygotes. Oh, shout out Homozygotes. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Homozygote on Blue Sky had some resources for what things can qualify you for like being an at-risk population. You got hired by Film Theory. Oh, congrats. In this economy? Hot diggity damn, Boone. So if you do want to try to get yourself a COVID booster when they're available, that would be something to look into of what kind of things you could say to get yourself a COVID booster, because it is fucking ridiculous and unreasonable to restrict that shit, and it's just going to make COVID cases and COVID deaths rise, and it's completely fucking... It's abominable. RFK is a goddamn disgrace and a danger to public health. The end. What can you do, though? Not a big fan of it. Most news you heard was folks freaking about the lack of FEMA help. Yeah, just straight up not answering the phone up in Kentucky and Missouri, where they got all those tornado hits. Yeah, that sucks ass. They're worried that they'll start running into trouble when all the fossils start dying, and they just trying to get all the young people to die too. Maybe, but but that's the opposite. The problem is what they want. The reason behind their goofy ass pro-natalist movement is they want more young people. They're worried about population decline, don't you know? You know? Mr. Don't listen to me for public health stuff controls the public health stuff. It's dark. It's dark. You know, it's a lot to think about, but I might hate RFK in terms of someone doing shit more than anyone else we have right now because of the sheer risk of health. Yeah, there's so many villains in this rogues gallery, Reki, but he is probably one of the most immediately dangerous to our life and limb, you know? Not looking forward to vaccination for COVID going by the wayside again. It was never taken seriously even by the Biden administration. They were like, 2 shots and you're done, that's it. And then that's all the response we're gonna do, you know? Get a booster if you want. Get a booster if it'll make you feel better, was their, like, official policy, basically, instead of taking it seriously. And now here we are in a new administration that doesn't take it seriously at all. I want babies to be born, not to survive. Very important difference. Look into the stuff that they're doing around. I mean, what they don't want is the reason they're doing two-pronged stuff of like anti-immigration and pronatalism is that they understand that there is an inherent and unavoidable economic collapse that happens if your population growth goes below a certain amount. And while that is easily resolvable with immigration, they are xenophobic and racist. So they only want it to be a certain kind of baby. A certain kind of baby. Can't be ours to provide actual medical care so people fucking survive and thus not decline. Indeed, that too. Yeah, but fuck people actually trying to like raise a family or buy a house or anything like that though. A certain color, indeed. Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. But like, you don't even have to read between the lines particularly hard to know what they're talking about, you know? If they kill all the existing young people, they make a bunch of new ones that get zero education because they lit the entire education system on fire. No, it's fine, that we've got AI to do education now. Ain't nobody gonna know how to do shit. Thinking of them think for the future. Music 5K was offered to women with more than 6 kids. Yeah, no kidding. It was still a very popular program. It should be brought back. And expanded, but yeah, it's a pittance. Pittance, ridiculous. And then they ended it anyway. Oh, it's a dog whistle for they didn't feel they saw enough white people around later. 1,000% red. 1,000%. We read that Columbia students used Gen AI and he did a spit take. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's people graduating with full-ass degrees, writing papers written by AI, graded by AI. Like, they're not gonna know a damn thing about their field. They got a degree in Clippy, basically. What hope do we have at this point? It all seems like a game of federal tug-of-war. Yeah, it's not forever. Don't worry. These internal contradictions seem like they can be sustained forever, but they can't be. They must inevitably run up against the bump of reality at some point. You know? Hello, The Observer. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Microsoft, of all people, did research on AI effects on students in particular and found students have significant critical thinking skill decline and also depression. Yeah, I saw that article that was about like all the students that were using it in college and they felt super conflicted about it. They hated it, you know? Reality catches up and she's a bitch. You're right, Revy. Yeah. Yeah, and they were super conflicted about feeling like they needed to use it, but also hating how using it made them feel. And they could feel it like making them worse at reading and thinking. It was weird. It certainly feels rough. Hope is not gone. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. It's just so hard to not look at this handful of absolute fucking feral ghouls just absolutely tearing up the China shop, you know? And like, that's hard to look away from. And it starts to feel like that's all that's going on. And it's not, you know? It's not. They're being hugely and massively destructive. There's no denying that, but like, they are kicking and screaming their way out of relevance and out of history. And they're going to do as much damage as they can on the way out, basically. Reality does catch up eventually, though. While things are intensely, horribly cursed, nature abhors a paradox, and their entire shit is 80% paradox. Exactly. They are speedrunning the inherent and inevitable contradictions that arise by the nature of how capitalism is structured. You know, these crises occur, and they are speedrunning one. Your true feelings are TOS. Mine too. Mine too. You did a study on people that use AI. Your findings are they are big old pussies. Anger has kept you hopeful. Yeah, me too. If we have to do without hope, Revy, there's always revenge. There's always revenge. Correct. Yeah, fair red. To be honest, you're pretty sure fucking Nyarlathotep is up on the moon or some shit, just looking down like, goddamn, I can't figure out how I could make this work. And just kind of, just going to get some popcorn. Yeah, taking a well-deserved week off and just letting us fucking set ourselves on fire for a second. Does a set of sets contain itself? Okay, who invited Wittgenstein to the picnic? True hate, not the bitch made shit transphobes and other bigots have. Yeah, no, exactly right, Revy. No, holy anger, righteous anger, white hot. Not that bitch made shit. No, this is consecrated. It's the anger and the hate that arises in response to it of seeing injustice in the world. Hating to see it. Hating those that spread it, you know? Like the Doomslayers hate for demons, indeed, yeah. Your main hope is that the people of color and LGBT communities have struggled enough to know how to survive hard times. We have so many, we have been through so many, and we will be through more, and we have come through, you know? It's not the most empowering fact, but survival isn't always pretty. Very true. You have a sudden and visceral empathy toward Am. Toward Am? Is that the AI from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? What makes you say that? I know that all the characters in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream were pretty, often deserved the hellish torment. His hate for humanity? Yeah, indeed. Well, to be fair, there were a couple bad apples in that apple cart. The general scope of hate. Mm-hmm. All right. One more chest. And then we'll get some Minecraft going. Have a goblin who sounds like he's jacked into the Matrix. So we're gonna do some Am quotes. There we go. Got you started. Well begun is half done. Going to bed now, but we'll keep stream going. Thank you, Glamour Claw. You have work in the morning and blood banks don't run themselves. That's so fucking true. Hecate guide your path to beautiful and restful dreams. I hope you're
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1,000,000th of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant for you. Hate. Hate.
What an excellent dramatic reading, Ratbag. Excellently delivered. Good job, Bones. Mm-hmm. Bones about to level again and get banned by Hellpepper. You watch yourself, Bones. Good job, Ratbag. Yeah, round of applause for Ratbag. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, whoa, oh, my hands. Why did it? Let's try that again. There we go. Round of applause. My hands were bolted to the floor. Woo! Wolverine's speech to Deadpool is what you want to say to Elon the Blobfish. I don't know that speech. Oh, you can't even level. It's chest. Oh, was that chest? Oh, that was your chest wins. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can't level up those. Never mind. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Bones. I'm watching you. Watching you. All right, let's get... Evidently you're not. I guess not. Guess not. You're so sassy. All right, let's get this going. Let's get her going. I want to play some Minecraft. I was in the mood. I was thinking of playing Monster Hunter tonight because I also like Monster Hunter quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. But we made so much good progress last night. I was in the mood for more Minecraft. I was feeling it, you know? Just yapping mode complete. Time for me to sleep. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, go get your... Thank you for hanging out. Go get yourself some sleep. We couldn't connect to the Minecraft services. I'm connected to the internet. I don't need to. It's fine. I don't need to be online. It's okay. Minecrafto. Hi, Azia. How you doing? Yeah, get that. Thank you for the lurk, Hi. I super appreciate it. I hope you have wonderful sleep. Whoa. Minecraft. Damn. Prepare your eyeballs. It's about to get pink in here.
You know what? You're a fucking joke. No wonder the Avengers didn't take you. Or the X-Men.
Language, rat bag.
And they'll take fucking anyone. I mean, you are a ridiculous, immature, half-wit moron. I have never met a sadder, more attention-starved jabbering little prick in my entire life, and that says a lot cause I've been alive for more than 200 fucking years. And I'll tell you, that bald chick was right about one thing, you will never save the world. You couldn't even save a relationship with a goddamn stripper.
That's mucho texto. Now last part I take offense to, but otherwise good. Yeah, that's not a great speech. There's some problems in there, but the general sentiment. What can you do? Hi, Demonic Design. How are you doing? Okay, let's get ourselves some Minecraft up and going. Drop the last sentence or so and we'll probably find. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Don't you hate on no strippers. Not in my house. Wow! Only half the rant, I imagine that's true. Okay. Mind your eyeballs. It's gonna get really bright for a second. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Are you ready? Oh God! I thought I was ready. The Big Bang blast as the Minecraft world bursts into existence. Yeah.
I lied. I cheated. I bribed men to cover the crimes of other men. I am an accessory to murder. But the most damning thing of all, I think I can live with it. And if I had to do it all over again, I would.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's that from? I'm not sure. What did you walk back in on? I'm not 100% sure. Okay. I think we're all good. Let's see. Let's see. Let me look at WoW. Yeah. I don't know why these aren't working right. Ratbag says. Where's Ratbag says? Let me see real quick. Who knows? I don't know why it's sending it double, but it's awful to listen to. You're back for the nightly walk? Welcome back. Zyber, welcome back. Oh. What was I looking for? I was looking for where, while that was all going on. I was looking for where it was sending the audio. That's all. Trying to find a resolution to the mystery bones, the mystery of the doubled audio. Okay, so what recap last night? We liberated some children from their home village and adopted them into our community. And they are living happily downstairs in the Undercroft. Right down here. Right past the potato farm. Let's grab these potatoes on the way real quick so we can trade them. Got a good sunglasses screenshot. You posted a blue sky. Nice. Perfect. Incredible. Let's check in on the bovinomancy. Cow is currently ascendant. Oh, cow has been displaced by the black sheep. That's a fell omen, an evil omen. They yearn for the mines. Yeah, here they are in the mines. Oh, look, they've all grown up too. Oh, this is amazing. Iola, Evan, Stephanie, and Prudence. Now, Evan and Stephanie. Stephanie here has sharpness 5, but we already bought that. Prudence over here is our only farmer. We're going to sell some potatoes to Stephanie. Apparently we can also sell rice to Stephanie. Mending is unacquired still. It is. Yeah. Mending is currently unacquired. We have 2 more lecterns here. We got to get protection 4. Let's see, that is for Iola here. Okay, Iola, we need protection, darling. Oops. It's gonna take us a little bit to find it, unfortunately. But it's our goal. Protection 2, not good enough. No, the fortune is good. Fortune is good. Fortune 3, oh baby. Fortune is good. Worth it, you think? We'd have to go get some paper, I think. Reduces your total mining time and you hate mining. I do hate mining. You're not wrong. Oh, no, it had just grown a glowberry. And it is what it is. It is what it is. You right-click the glowberries to harvest the ones without breaking? Yeah, I'm not trying to harvest them, though. I'm trying to break the ones that have already grown so they have another chance of growing a glowberry. You can just bone meal them if you want glowberries in specific spots, but I just want them to naturally grow. Okay, let's get some sugar cane. Oh, geez, it hasn't grown. It hasn't grown. Oh, brother. We probably need a bigger sugarcane plantation, I reckon. Bone meal is natural, therefore it's naturally grown. Well, that's true. You're right. Where would... Oh, there's a guard out there. Are they looking for the lost children? Do you think they're hunting for the lost children? Officer, I don't know anything about that. Officer, what a tragedy. Oh, I can't imagine how upset the parents must be. Where's create when you need it? Auto farming? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's in another mod pack, Bones. It's in another mod pack. Let's see if we've got any sugarcane hiding in here. Nope. In here? Nope. All been turned into sugar, unfortunately. Well, how much paper do we have? 22 paper. That's almost enough. It helps quality of life so much it should be default, you think? It is pretty cool. I will admit that I like create. Hi, HP. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you had a good day, Hell Pepper. 16-ounce can Diet Coke. You're doing good today? I love to hear it. You feeling a little less tired than yesterday? Yeah, I got no complaints today. Today was a pretty chill day. Quite warm, but work was pretty easy, all told. You can scan? Yeah. Yeah, you want to get your power levels scanned, Reki? Let's see. Let's see those power levels. Holy shit! Reki, you're off the chart. Way less tired. You were struggling yesterday. Yeah, I feel you. Huge power. Hi, Renetta. How you doing? Thank you for the catnip tea. I'll take a little sip of my coffee. Oh. Awfully good to see you, Renetta. How was your day? Maybe we can just find some, like, ambient sugarcane out there somewhere. On this little island that we're on. Look at this maned wolf. Look how good this critter looks. Leggy wolf. From one stream to another. Hell yes. Is it lavender milk tea? It is not. I don't think I'd like lavender milk tea. Outside of that one cake I had, I really don't like the taste of lavender and stuff. It's more like a perfume to me. You love that sunset? Isn't this nice? Isn't this cozy? Nice cozy light, yeah. There's some sugar cane right there. You made it to the gym finally? Nice. Hell yeah. Got some things done for voice acting claim, otherwise just vibing. Hell yeah, sounds like you had a productive day. Hello, giant squid. Okay, grab ourselves a little sugar cane. Let's have ourselves a quick nap. It's gonna be hard to find more sugar cane in the dark. Oh, Veteran Affairs. I thought you were doing voice acting stuff. I hope it went well. Lord knows there's lots of complications with that kind of stuff. And these days, they're not making it easy on folks. Is that sugarcane or that's cactus? They owe 60K of back pay? Holy shit, it was just a thing to update the attorney's records? Holy crap. I hope they process that. That's a chunk. God damn. Motherfuckers better pay your goddamn money. Maybe as much as 150K? Lord, that's life-changing money for sure. I'm hoping the best for you, Renetta. Okay, that's the village, right over there. The village, they moved to uncap the 6-year back pay limit. Oh, really? Well, let's definitely keep our fingers crossed for you. Hello, golems. Golems out here on patrol, looking for the villainous kidnapper who has removed various children from the village. They still don't suspect. Where else can we search for sugarcane? We could go... We crossed over there. Let's go north and then follow the coastline east. I feel like where there's sand, maybe we'll have some luck finding sugarcane. And then once we get a couple more sugarcane, we should be good to go buy that fortune book for bones. The iron golem. Ooh, bottles of enchanting. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hello. Sorry, corazón. Ay, mi corazón. For you, I have no issue mining. You wanted it so bad, though. You fucking on-site, seagull. On-site. No mercy. No mercy. It fucking exploded. Yeah, that's what they get. I've had it up to here with seagulls stealing my shit. Mr. Enderman. Oh, no Ender Pearl? Come on. Come on. We got a grass block. That was a brutal kill on sight. They stole a golden apple from me last stream, or the stream before. That won't stand. I see a seagull. It's a dead seagull. That's where I stand on the seagull issue. I kind of see what you seem to mean, Bones, like under trees does look fairly dark. Understandable, yeah. Yeah, they drew first blood, Sarah Lane. They drew first blood. What's that? Absolutely justifiable. Calcite? What is calcite for? Making chalk? Is there a use for this stuff? Polished calcite. It's just a... Oh. Mining counter? What? Right-click with wood or stone to change the counter surface. Right-click with a hammer to change the block's look. Huh? What does that mean? Canopy counter? What the fuck? If you were a juror, you wouldn't convict, thank you. Is it the leaves? Do leaves just devour light? Oh, maybe. It kind of seems like this is for making like marble countertops, I guess. Of like every conceivable wood type. Calcite pillar trim, that looks nice. Oh, and enchanted basin. Ooh, villagers plus. I wonder what an enchanted basin does. Okay, we'll take a little bit of it then. I want to make enchanted basins. We got to find some amethyst first, but today begins the grind for citizenship gold. Somebody's got to be getting close, right? Somebody. It enchants inside its basin. That's right. I hope so. Come on, sugarcane. Mama needs some sugarcane. I don't have my boat, do I? No, I left my boat at home. That is what it is. It's fine. Oh, mine shaft. Oh, it's so dark in here. Wowzers. Wowzers. Well, that's cool, though. Found ourselves a mine shaft. Create waypoint. World map world map global. We'll call it mine shaft. Confirm. Okay. So it won't show up on our mini map, but it will show up on our world map. Just got up to 100k. 100k is a good number. We got to do another tabs stream is the thing. That's when the economy really shakes up and people can win big or lose in totally accurate battle simulator gambling. That's the good stuff. Bet big on a match. You could have 5 million by the end of stream. Feeling kind of hopeless about finding sugarcane like this. We probably should have just, let's go gamblers. Gamba. Oh, we probably should have just taken our boat, I guess, if we were gonna try to find sugarcane like this along shorelines, you know? Would have been smart. Hello, what's that? Just some logs tied down on a random island? It's kind of cute. Cute little touch. Random decorative flair. Alright, let's just run straight home to home sweet home. It's not actually that far away if we just go as the crow flies. Go as the seagull flies, you know? Hi, Zajori. How you doing? How's your day, Zajori? How was your Tuesday? Doing good. Hope your day was great. It was all right. It was all right. It was a pretty chill day, all told. Weather was really hot here, but the work was done pretty fast, thankfully. Some fried rice. Get ourselves home fast. Yeah, kind of an uneventful day, you know? Kind of how I like my Tuesdays to be. Work done fast. No muss, no fuss. Now it's just vibe time. We played some Minecraft last night. We made some great progress. Kidnapping some children from the local village and teaching them useful trades at no cost to their parents. We enrolled them in our new institution of learning for no cost to their parents. But I wanted to make a little bit more progress tonight. I borrowed some children. Yes. How kind of me. I know. I'm building an enlightened society here in my ominous vampire fortress. Keeping them so safe. You know? So very safe. Alright, just make the sugarcane into paper. That's 25 paper. That should be enough to buy... to sell to Iola. And get Fortune 3. Which will lock in her trade for Fortune 3. Oops. Here we go. Iola, where are you? Hi, Iola. Yeah, Fortune 3. Okay. She's locked in. So now she's a fortune book seller. Now we need another villager, though. We need to go kidnap another child. If we want to get protection for. That's the priority. I'm letting Bones' greed overwrite my strict priorities, which is mending and protection. Those are our hugest priorities. So we can go adventuring. But because we love bones so much, we are willing to purchase a Fortune 3 book just for them. Oh, don't thank me. It's fine. For you, Bones, anything. I always out of iron and hate mining. I do hate mining. I despise it. Which is odd, because it's Minecraft, but doesn't change the fact that I do hate mining. Okay, let's see. What can we clear out of our inventory? Books. No, we need those books to buy enchanted stuff eventually. Keep the books on us. We can put up this grass block, these sticks, this leather, feathers, calcite. Oh, I did have a boat on me. I did have a boat on me. It's okay. Those bowls in there. Minecraft, not mining for the craft. It's mine, like onification. Yeah, mine. Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah, I read you. Loud and clear, Bones. Loud and clear. Plug of Z plus mending equals profit. Hell Pepper, you are not. It's called you Bones. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. That would have been an alternate path towards getting enchanted books too. Which wouldn't have been a bad move. Real quick, let's check and see if I installed that mod. I meant to. Let's see if we installed the mod that lets us take enchantments off a weapon with a book. Yes, good. Okay. It destroys the item, but... Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't destroy the item. Maybe it takes it off one at a time. Because it's only taking off sharpness here. It's interesting. Hellbones. Dim Pepper. Dim Pepper is kind of cute, honestly. Okay, so if we need to, we can do this. I've got 19 levels. But what we want to do is get mending and the unbreaking levels we want. BRB, you got it, Pepper. We'll be right here. Okay. Maybe what we can do... so to have an alternate... Yeah, okay, I've got a plan. What we're gonna do is take our boat out tomorrow, and we're going to go ride around the ocean until we find...
wants you to waterboard yourself.
Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. And then we're going to build a little sugarcane farm downstairs, so we can also have paper making, because that's one of the primary things we can sell to those scholars down there. So we'll have potatoes and paper making as our two, like, our two money-making ventures. You know what I mean? But we gotta find a lot more sugarcane. So let's go opportunistically hunting for some sugarcane. What do you think? You think west, Bones? As long as we avoid that ocean monument? I might see some right over there. Yeah, sugarcane spotted. Check your map, monitor sand areas. Sugarcane spotted. Perfect. Perfect. 7 right there. Great start. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Oh, it was a whale, I think. What is that? It's a little blue crab. I hadn't seen a blue crab before. Look at him go. Aren't you cute? West is for the journey, not resource harvesting. Interesting. Interesting theory. Ow! Little meanie. Damn. Rude. Crab. Time for crab. Oh, I thought that was sugarcane. It's not. It's just seagrass. It did me a pinch. Oh, more sugarcane right over here. Beautiful. Fruitful already. And then what we can do is set up that farm downstairs. We'll just make like some little rows of little alternating rows of water. You know what I mean? I think that'll work really well. There's more over here. Perfect. Even in modded zones, we'll spawn near beaches and swamps. Perfect. Perfect. 32 pieces already. Half a stack. Half a stack. Make observer and pistons auto cane farm. You could do that, yeah. Just need redstone and some quartz, and you have access to the nether. I think I might have already gathered maybe a little quartz from our nether adventure. That's true, yeah. The piston cane farm is very easy to make. That's true, and then we have... No, you're right. That's the smarter thing to do. And then we have sugarcane forever harvesting while we're... Oh, look at this tower over here. Look how cool this is. This little watchtower. Neat! Oh, cool. You want to go see what's in that watchtower? I do. Momentary distraction from our sugarcane quest, just to check out this cool tower. I don't think that it's much of anything. I think it's just a cool statue. Looks like a fire basin. It's ours now. Yeah, this is mine, bitch. I think it's supposed to be faces. It's like Easter Island faces, you know? I think that's what it's supposed to be, sort of. Hi, Liz. Hope you're having a good stream. I'm doing good. I hope your day was okay, Liz. Thank you for the lurk. Is there something good on top of it? Is the question. Or inside of it? Do you think? Oof. Let's see. Seems like maybe no. Free bricks? I ain't gonna destroy this beautiful naturally occurring structure. Bones, this thing is a work of art of the local people. Oh, is it not night? What is this? It's pitch black dark. What is going on? Is it raining? I don't see rain. I think that's overcast as fuck. It might be raining. Okay, let's get out of here. The biome might not have official rain texture for the shader or something. Oh, could be. Oh, yeah, it's raining here. Okay, perfect. Mystery solved. Turtles. Turtles. There's the rain. We found it. What about this cool cavern? Whoa. My lord, it's dark in here, huh? Oh, my lord. Gracious sakes. I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say no to that. Okay, how about more places with sandy shores? We were just here. think those are the sandy shores we just explored. Not a whole lot of other sandy shores this way, unfortunately. Where did the... There's the ocean monument way out there. So let's just go directly in this direction. And let's explore the other side of this little ocean. Cave darkness, they're okay with torches at times. It might also be too dark for some. They look like when you install a mod in Skyrim that's like truly dark caves, you know? You're like, oh shit. I forgot how nice it was to be able to see a little bit. Whoa! Brother. Rude. Dude was out for my hide. True Dark isn't even on in your settings? Oh, geez. Didn't have a great day today. I'm sorry to hear it, Liz. I'm sorry to hear it. Hope you have been able to take care of yourself a little bit. Make sure you're getting some food in you. I want to feed you myself, but I can't. You ate food? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Hello, pirate ship. What's up? It's pillagers. What's up? Oh, they're coming for me. Oh, they think you can take Bonnicula? You think you can take Bonnicula? Fools. Why is this boat trying to kick me out of it? Where are they going, do you think? Are they trying to go kill that villager? I think they're trying to go kill that villager. It's very funny. Gentlemen, I must protest. Ow. Wow. I must protest. Thank you for the lurk, Rebby. Super appreciated. It's the houseboat where you died of your zombie infection. How far I've come. That's so true. That's so true. With the drive-by. They were trifling. They were trifling. Now let's loot their pirate ship. Brief correction. My pirate ship. My pirate ship. Yeah. Hell yeah. Look at the treasure. Bottle of enchanting iron. A brand new crossbow. Some silver. We all got some silver nuggets too. One does not trifle with the daughter of the dragon. Thank you. Thank you, Captain. Chat, if you need me, I'm doing some live editing of shaders. You got it, Bones. You got it. Don't stress yourself out about it though. Okay. What else you got for treasure? Ponder, we've got that horn. Smithing templates, iron, potats. I guess let's take some carrots too. That's my secret. I'm always stressed out. Yeah. Boats are a bit more your thing. That's very true. That is very true. Yeah, this isn't exactly a functional base by my standards. But it is cool to own one. We do now own. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. He almost summoned some freaking Vexes at me. The captain. Well, the captain's dead. Now it's officially my ship. Onions. Carrots. I think we've got that horn too already. I guess we can take dark oak logs. I don't see any harm in it. It's nice to have them. Feel. Do we have feel? I'm not sure we do. Let's see. What can I put up? Why do I have a random chest on me? Who knows? Oh, who knows? That's a good horn. That's a good horn. We're gonna take that home. Okay. Oh, you know what? We have... Wait, did we... Oh, we told her to buy tomatoes, not onions. The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. That was a good sound, wasn't it, Mr. Draven Cat? I'm into it. Okay. Finally. Ooh, a dragon egg. Hello. And a quiver. Quiver? I am a quiver. Very basic, yeah. Diamond chest plate. Ooh. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. Vex smithing template. Oh. Oh, I see. It's armor trim. I see. Very cool. Okay. Oh, whatever. We'll take it. It's you, a ghost dragon. It's an ice egg. I think it's a ghost egg, this one. Don't need this extra shield. Oh, that was my shield. Oh. I want that. What happened to my shield? Why was I not carrying my shield? Weird. Did my shield break? I don't know what I did with my shield. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Got tired of shield, didn't like shield. Poo shield. Oh. Just the most batshit take. Just the most batshit take imaginable. Barrage 2 increases bullets fired by shotguns. It gets a longer cooldown. Let's take it. Whatever. It's an enchanted book. Sounds good. Diamond chest plate. Cover me with diamonds, baby. Cover me. Also the texture for ice. I gotcha. Yeah. You know, I agree in this specific case. Yeah, honestly, I do agree that I don't like how shields work in this mod pack, and I will take that mod out. Should I do that right now? Should I do that right now? Oh my goodness, hi Sproutella, how you doing? How was your Tuesday? Okay, incredible treasure from this... Incredible treasure from this pirate ship. Now, how do I use a quiver? Slot belt. Oh, I see. So it's either a lantern or a quiver. Is there a belt slot here? No, I don't believe there is. This is for other stuff. Capes and rings and accessories. That's a totally different system. Well, I wonder if we use the quiver like this. If I put the quiver there, let's try to shoot an arrow. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, what? Arrow of inkiness. Okay. How does this work? Oh my god, this is painful. Painful. I don't know how you use this. Okay, let's try to shoot an arrow. Yeah, okay, so it shows an arrow from the quiver. So as long as we have the quiver here, it'll still work well. Let's take these specialty arrows out real quick. We'll save those for later. And we'll just use the quiver to hold a big shit ton of normal arrows for now. Yeah. This is perfect. Oh, wonderful. You return. Welcome back, Hellpepper. Oh, that makes having an infinity bow way less appealing to me. You're pretty good. Your baseball team got to win. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go that team. Go the local team. That's awesome. I don't really have a sports team that I super root for. I live in Georgia, so there's the Bulldogs. the Georgia Bulldogs. That's just kind of a statewide. If you live in Georgia, you kind of have to go Dogs, you know? Go sports ball. Once again, infinity bow, catching the L's. How about them Dogs? That's right. You live in Georgia,
Your
you do the Dogs.
Being rated by
What is up, Zombies? Welcome in, friends. Hear me out. I don't care about sports, though. Indeed. Get beaned. Hi, Zombies. How you doing? Welcome in, friends. Go lug nuts. Nine nights. I go schleebies. Rest well when you do. Thank you so much, Renetta. Welcome in, Zombies. How you doing? What we all getting into tonight? We just conquered this cute little pirate ship. A villager pirate ship. My pirate ship now. It's a monster sanctuary. That game looks so cool. It's like a side-scrolling Metroidvania, but it's a monster collector, right? Do you like it quite a bit? It looks really cool. I've never played it. Watching sport games oddly helps your anxiety. You realize you're a nerd for some of your teams. No, I perfectly respect that. I think that's great to have. I don't know. It's a thing you can root for and get excited for. Puffins! Oh my god, look at them. Or not puffins. Some kind of penguin. They're so... Oh my god, look at them. They're so curious. What do you want, buddies? Oh, you're so precious. Who are you added by? What are you voting for? 2023. Did you get... Oh my god, we've got penguins in my boat. Gentlemen, that's my boat. Those are rock hoppers. You can tell by the eyebrows. They're in my boat, though. Don't want to hurt them. Okay. They look so proud, don't they? They're quite remarkable. I'm enamored in the extreme by these penguins. If you want to come with me, bud, you are welcome to. It's up to you if you want to get in the boat. Bonnie, you're the shizzle dizzle. Hi, Tab. How you doing? Says the team from your capital, the Lansing Lugnuts. You can't be serious. That's the most Michigan thing possible. Ooh, mutation potion. Let's go. Okay, so our current quest, our mission is to find... Oh, wow. Big time goblin mode. Our current quest is to find sugar cane. Oh, I just heard some thunder. If stream goes down, y'all, pray for me. The thunderstorms are coming in right on schedule. Rockhopper penguins are closely related and nearly indistinguishable from boat jacker penguins. We definitely found some boat jackers. Okay. The penguins are great. That's a lovely discovery. I wonder if they have a utility. Most of the mobs added by like Alex's mobs have something you can make out of their drops or something you can do with like taming them or something, which is what I love about Alex's mobs. But a lot of the other mods don't really add a functionality to the the critters they add. They're kind of just atmospheric, you know, which is still cool, but less cool. Alex's mobs are just an incredibly well thought out. The penguins. Just an incredibly well thought out mod. Newt, indeed. So say we all. We Newton. Yeah, what would, It's a monster collector turn-based RP. Oh, it's turn-based too. Oh, I missed that, Zombians. It's turn-based. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I did not realize that based on, like, the trailer. That's actually cool. You know if you have Alex's caves in this mod pack. Such a good mod. I wonder. Let's see. We've got Alex's mobs, but I don't see Alex's caves. We've got Young's better caves, apparently. Or Young's cave biomes. I'm not actually a huge fan of Young's caves, but it seems like, I don't know. Seems like a little better than some. It's very cool, done very well, surprisingly complex. Yeah, the art style is really cool. It's a Pokemon game if you put parkour in it. What a good addition to a Pokemon game. Okay. It is a newer one, but it does add some cool Alex's creatures. Definitely not a necessity. I think Alex's mobs does still add, like, the cave centipede, which is a horrifying addition. Just realized the Pistons mascot is a horse because horsepower. Boo. Boo. What's the... Atlanta's got a hockey team now. I think they're the... Eagles. What's the Atlanta hockey team? I've never been to an Atlanta hockey game. One of my best buds in the whole world is a big fan of both the Atlanta soccer and hockey team. The Black Wings? Are they? It shows how much I know about our local sports teams. Ooh, Big Thunder again. They have ice down there. It's not cheap to make it. But the Thrashers? Oh, that sounds plausible. Oh, shit. There's... Oh, no, that's not... Okay, that's not Ocean Monument. Ocean Monuments crash our game. That's just one of those towers. The Atlanta Thrashers were a team, but they moved to Winnipeg and became the Jets in 2011. Oh. Well, shit. Do we not have a hockey team anymore? Thought we did. Maybe we don't have a hockey team anymore. Damn, they got stolen from us? That sucks. If I recall correctly, this tower did have some kind of cool treasure in it. If I recall correctly. It's kind of a pain in the ass to scale, though. We have some rope. One more. There we go. Okay. Treasure. Gladiators, different league than NHL. Oh, I see. Huh. Block of gold. Holy moly, we're rich. Holy moly, what a good decision to come up here. Oh, we're so rich. Look at this. Blocks of gold and sea lanterns and a golden apple. Atlanta doesn't have an NHL team, according to Google. Knows what I know. Damn. Oh, treasure beyond the dreams of avarice. What is this? Enchantment. Fire protection 1, not worth it. Not worth carrying. Glowing sack, I'll take it. Gold up the wazoo. Gold up the yin yang. Oh, yes, please. It'd be nice to have a water breathing potion on us for times like these. We can just stand on this, though. Ooh, bone block. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, we're about to drown. Okay. Oof. Ow. Okay, I think that's all the treasure in here, for the most part. Okay, let's see. How do we collect our rope? There's some way to collect it. Do I have to have my... Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Whoa! Jesus. I fell. I fell. Okay, where's my boat? Ooh, pretty. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so let's take stock. We've got almost a full stack of sugarcane. I think that's a great start. We can build a little sugarcane auto farm downstairs, assuming that we have quartz and a little bit of redstone. We should be in good shape. Hi, Jessica. How you doing? Good kill. Solid kill. Not good? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it. I hope your Wednesday treats you better than your Tuesday. Oh, damn, we're 1,100 blocks from home? How did we come so far across the sea? Kind of a big ocean that our little home opens onto. It's actually kind of nice. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jessica. Okay. Ooh, we got quite a clip. Did we get a buff or something? We've got a critter following us. Did you see that? That's weird. Boats go fast, but dolphins and aqua affinity go even faster? Yeah, true. Okay, we're back. In theory. Can you hear me? Internet okay, OBS just... Bonnie, come back. You can blame it all on me. Be back, thank you. Your song saved me. OBS, why must you do this? Please don't kick all the lurkers, please. Please, OBS, I swear to God. We live, we live, we live, laugh. Okay. Who's that man? Oh, it's just a little skeleton in leather pants with his little trousers on. How cute. Oh, I think we went the wrong way. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we went into the wrong cove. Live, laugh, lag. No kidding. The Switch version of Skyrim has amiibo support? Wait, really? I just managed to get the Champions tunic from Breath of the Wild and the Hylian shield? That's extremely odd. I didn't realize. Huh. Amiibo support. That's kind of cute. But very odd in Skyrim. Shall lurk, but thank you for taking care of my friends. Of course, zombies. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. We're back. Welcome back. What the shit, dog? What the shit?
A new recruit has joined the army.
Oh, who joins us? Hello, Sergeant Dornan Enclave. Welcome in. Chat, we're so back. Driving me up the wall. Your internet is also freaking out? What's weird is my internet is stable as hell. It's sitting there looking stable as heck. But OBS, not so much. I don't know why OBS keeps shit in the bed. Welcome back, friends. Sorry about that. We're doing our best to make it through. I'm not gonna respond too much to that, Jessica. You have my infinite sympathy and my infinite support that you're going through that. But I don't want to linger too much on that on stream, you know? When Australian internet is more stable than your OBS. Oh, I even updated the shit. Which is probably why the audio broke on the critters. But honestly, the audio broke on the critters after I updated. They were working fine. So who knows? Who knows what's going on? OBS just loves to shit the bed sometimes. It's its favorite thing. Okay. So, put these potatoes and carrots up for now. Was due to your encoder? Possibly. How could that be? You see my model update. Where did you post it, Jessica? Where did you post it? Oops. I'll open that. In the Astral? Missed it. I missed it. Oh, there it is. It looks wonderful. Lovely updates. Yeah, the outlines are looking real good there. Yeah, fantastic work. Teeth sharp. Teeth so sharp. Okay. Put our rope up in our backpack. Grab all this crap out. Thankfully, we found some redstone. Hopefully, that'll be enough to make whatever we need. We just need some pistons. Oh my god, we dropped 60 fucking viewers. I'm gonna flip. OBS. Oh my god. We dropped 60 fucking lurkers. OBS. Oh my god, that's so irritating. Ugh. Screwing over the queen, I'm saying. Not right now, OBS. Now it's not the time, OBS. We might have to expand our storage system downstairs relatively soon. We're starting to pick up a lot of like random items, you know? And that'll start to add up pretty fast. If the power does go out, by the way, I will probably not like, I will try to find some way of messaging in Discord as soon as the power comes back on, but I will probably not try to restart stream, just so y'all know. That'll probably just be it for the night, just because, like, if it goes down once, it's so likely to go down again, you know? F you, OBS, I swear. I swear. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I honestly, I think, not jinxing anything, but I think, honestly, numerically, if we reapply on June 8th, we already have the numbers, the minimum numbers. So I think that we're honestly in pretty good shape. I just want to like maximize our odds, you know? I might be wrong about that math too. So do not trust my math. It's dangerous, of course, but it would be nice. It'd be nice. Oh yeah, 39 leather. We are so set. I'm so glad I installed that mod. Honestly, like, default Minecraft, like, this should just be in vanilla. Turning rotten flesh into leather should just be... That should just be in vanilla, says I. Personally, I think that just makes sense to me. You wind up with so much rotten flesh. Just chests and chests full of it in vanilla. And you can never sell enough of it to